I never told this story to anyone. Not my friends. Not my family. Not even my sister. And she's a cop. My name is not important. My face is not on this channel. That is on purpose. Because the stories I tell are not about me. They are about people like Anna. A woman you will never meet. But after tonight, you will never forget her. Let's call her Anna. Her husband cheated. She did not scream. She did not fight. She did not cry. She erased him. Anna met Mark in 2015. Coffee shop. He spilled his drink. She laughed. Classic story. They married 2 years later. 2 kids. A house. A dog. Normal. Boring. Happy. Or so she thought. Anna never checked his phone. Never asked where he was. That is what made it hurt more. Because when she finally looked, she was not looking for trouble. Trouble found her. One night. Couch. He fell asleep. His phone buzzed. 3 words. I miss you. Not from his mother. Not from his sister. From a woman Anna did not recognize. Anna did not wake him. Did not scream. Did not cry. She took a screenshot. Put the phone back. And went to bed. That night she did not sleep. She lay next to him. Listening to him breathe. And she made a decision. Not to save her marriage. To end it. On her terms. Anna came to me 3 weeks later. She walked into my office slow. Calm. Like she had already made peace with something terrible. She sat down. Put a folder on my desk. 200 pages. She did not say hello. She said, I know everything. Names. Dates. Hotels. Screenshots. Credit card receipts. I even know what he bought her for her birthday. I asked her, what do you want to do? She looked at me. Smiled. Not a happy smile. A scary one. Then she said something I will never forget. I want him to wake up tomorrow with nothing. No house. No money. No car. No friends. No reputation. No access to his kids. Nothing. I thought she was joking. She was not. For the next 3 months, Anna became someone else. Not a wife. A forensic investigator. Every night after Mark fell asleep, she went through his phone. She learned his passcode by watching over his shoulder. For days. She learned where his phone saved deleted messages. 2 weeks. She learned how to recover screenshots he thought were gone. 1 month. She found hotel receipts. 7 different hotels. Credit card statements. 16 months. Gift purchases. Jewelry. Perfume. A bracelet. And 1 selfie. Mark and the other woman. At a restaurant. On their anniversary. The same night Mark told Anna he was working late. He was not working late. Anna did not cry. She saved everything. Organized it by date. By location. By expense, she told me later, it was like building a case against a stranger. Because that is what he became. A stranger. Anna found the other woman. But she did not confront her. That would be too risky. Too emotional. Instead, she paid a freelance paralegal. $70. Property records. Court filings. Business registrations. Then she spent $200 on a burner phone and a background check service. Legal. Commercial. Admissible. Within 1 week, Anna knew more about the other woman than Mark did. Her job. Her apartment. Her favorite bar. Her fear of flying. Everything. Anna never contacted her. She just watched. And waited. Mark had a big presentation coming up. Investors. Partners. 8 months of work. His whole career in one room. Anna knew the date. Knew the time. Knew the address. She chose that day. Not because she was cruel. Because she needed him out of the house. And distracted. The morning of the presentation, Mark kissed Anna goodbye. Told her he loved her. Said he would be home late. She smiled. Made him coffee. Watched him leave. Then she made 2 phone calls. First to her lawyer, meet me at the courthouse at 9:30. Second to the court clerk. She filed an emergency motion, a temporary restraining order, an asset freeze, and a custody order. Here is what Anna did that Mark never saw coming. 3 days earlier, Mark had moved $10,000 to a secret account. He thought no one knew. But Anna had been watching his credit card statements for 2 months. She saw the $5 fee for the wire transfer. $5. That is what caught him. But that alone would not be enough for a restraining order. Here is what Anna also found. A text from Mark to the other woman. Screenshot. 11 words. If Anna finds out, I will make sure she never sees the kids again. That is a threat of parental alienation. In most states, that is enough for an emergency hearing. Same day. Without notifying the other side. Anna gave that to the judge. The judge signed every document by 9:45. At 10 o'clock, Mark walked into the conference room. Shaking hands. Smiling. Feeling like a king. At 10:15, his phone rang. His lawyer. Mark stepped out. What is going on? His lawyer's voice was shaking. You need to come to the courthouse. Now. Mark said, I have a presentation. The lawyer said, I do not care. Your bank accounts are frozen. You cannot go home. You cannot see your kids. You need to get here. Now. Mark stood in the hallway. In his expensive suit. Holding his phone. Sweating through his shirt. He walked back in. Told his partners he had a family emergency. Walked out. The meeting continued without him. One of the investors had been through a divorce himself. Anna did not send him the evidence. She sent him one thing. Just the name of the hotel where Mark took the other woman. The one with the heart-shaped tub. The investor made one phone call. 20 minutes later, the deal was dead. Mark got in his car. He did not know yet that his life was already over. The hearing started at 11 o'clock. It lasted 40 minutes. Anna sat on one side of the courtroom. Quiet. Dressed in dark blue. She did not look at Mark once. Mark sat on the other side. Pale. Hands shaking. His lawyer looked like he had just seen a ghost. The judge reviewed the evidence. Page after page. Texts. Hotel receipts. Credit card statements. The selfie. The threat about the kids. The judge looked at Mark. Mark opened his mouth. Closed it. Nothing came out. The judge granted everything. Temporary restraining order. Asset freeze. Custody to Anna. Supervised visitation for Mark. 2 hours every other week. In a county building. With a social worker watching. Mark walked out of that courtroom with nothing. No money. No home. No kids. No reputation. No future. By noon it was over. Anna did not celebrate. She went home. Made tea. Sat on her couch. And cried. Not because she was sad. Because she was exhausted. Because she did not recognize herself anymore. She told me later, I did not want to destroy him. I just wanted to be safe. But safety costs more than anyone tells you. 6 months later, he lost his business. 9 months later, he lost his savings. 1 year later, he lost his car. He moved into a 1-bedroom apartment with his mother. Started working for a delivery service. The kind where you ring doorbells and people pretend they are not home. His friends stopped calling. His family stopped visiting. The other woman left him too. Found someone else. Someone with a house. Someone with a future. 6 months after that, Mark called Anna. Crying. Begging. Asking for forgiveness. Anna listened. Then she said something I will never forget. I do not hate you anymore. I just do not think about you at all. She hung up. Made coffee. Went back to work. I asked Anna 1 year later if she was happy. If she found someone else. If she regretted any of it. She told me, I do not date. Not because I am broken. Because I learned something. Trust is not a feeling. Trust is data. And once you learn how to read the data, you cannot unsee it. Everyone leaves a trail. The question is not whether you will find it. The question is whether you will be brave enough to look. Her kids are fine. They see their father 2 hours every other week. They do not ask why anymore. Children adapt faster than adults. They already know something their father never learned. Actions have consequences. Anna said the hardest part was not the betrayal. She said, the hardest part was realizing I was capable of all of it. The planning. The patience. The waiting. I did not know I had that in me. And now I do. And that scares me more than anything Mark ever did. Because I cannot go back to the woman I was before. She is dead. And I killed her. Here is what I want to ask you. If you found out your partner was cheating, what would you do? Would you leave quietly? Would you fight? Would you try to forgive? Or would you do what Anna did? 3 words in the comments. If you believe in strategy, write excel. If you have been through this yourself, write survived. I read every single one. This was the first story. But I have more. Much worse. The next story is about a man who did not just lose his money. He lost his freedom. Prison. Real prison. For something he did not even do. The evidence. A voicemail he never left. But the jury heard it. And they cried. There was just one problem. He was out of the country that day. And his phone was in an evidence locker. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. See you in the next one.